Welcome to Fuse 7's video series, where we discuss emerging technology, advancements in marketing strategy, how to set your business up for success in the digital space, and much more. One of the very first concerns of small businesses is how to get their message and product out to the masses. Public relations is a blanket term that describes any outward communication brands have with the public at large. In the old days of digital PR, brands simply found outlets that could aggregate a series of websites to release the same statement. Today, digital PR is highly diversified across multiple channels. To navigate this, we'll break it down from the content elements needed in PR to setting goals for your PR efforts, to vetting outlets for the greatest impact, and finally, how to measure success with digital PR outreach. Gone are the days of simple online press releases. While websites with strong search rankings certainly remain dominant in the PR space, several other channels, especially social media, are now firmly in the circle of public relations. PR now encompasses a wide range of digital channels, including mentions in online publications, backlinks from other websites, blogs, and online publications, influencer mentions and endorsements on social media, positive customer reviews, interview and/or editorial requests from journalists or prominent podcasters, guest blogs on other websites, guest editorials in online publications, online directory listings, and more. With all of these outlets, the best content pieces for distribution are a few paragraphs that succinctly detail the reason for the news and 2 to 5 pieces of visual content that complement the text. While many of these outlets provide best practices and design specs for the customer, it is best to look up each platform's specifications for images and video. When working with a blog or on social media, specific design sizes will be needed. Contact us at info@fuse7.com if you need help organizing your content elements. Setting goals for PR is where most brands and companies struggle. This is because most don't know what to expect when seeking PR help in terms of reach, delivery, target audience, and other factors. How do you hit a target when you don't even know what it looks like? Think of it this way. If you spent $100 boosting a post on Facebook intended to announce a new product launch, how many people did that post reach, and how was the quality of the audience you targeted the post to? Treat a PR engagement like a media buy in the same way. Is this audience better targeted than social media? How many channels are you trying to reach within your budget? And which channels stand the best chance of accomplishing your objective? We often say that social media is largely a brand awareness play and not the best for generating sales. Websites with high search rankings will be better suited for sales and brand clout, etc. Fuse 7 recommends calculating an overall marketing budget and allocating percentages of your budget based on where your brand stands. There is no straightforward strategy here that fits every business, so give us a call if you get stuck. A very common practice for PR outlets is to send over a media kit. These are absolutely essential for determining the best company to go with on the PR front. These media kits include pricing guides, anticipated audience sizes, publishing partners, and top industries the company works with. Make sure to ask for these kits from all parties you may work with. This comparison is not just between media kits, but also compare these prices and anticipated results to social media and other PR channels. A baseline should be cost per 1,000 impressions, also known as CPM. The cheapest CPM isn't always the best, but if you're on a budget, it's a great place to start. Next, gauge the quality of the publication's audience and if it fits your industry and your objectives. The first few times you run PR campaigns, expect metrics to be free-flowing but not always comprehensive. You'll also pick up little insights and analysis over the first few attempts, which can be then compared to social media, Google Ads, and other channels in terms of reach, impressions, total audience, and responses. Before activating a PR campaign, make sure your social and Google Ads tracking pixels are in place, so you have a measuring stick for comparison. Review your sales data on other platforms and compare it to your overall PR project. Are sales acquired faster via PR? Is a PR media buy more effective than promoted social content or Google Ads? Is a PR buy a more strategic play than simple SEO on your website? Determine if PR is right for you, and if it isn't, be ready to pivot to other channels. But if PR is done right, find a formula to repeat the process and stick to it. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to send an email to info@fuse7.com and we'll get back to you very soon. Or follow us on social media to learn more.